With 16 studio albums, 10 compilation albums, and 1 live album, she has sold more than 50 million records. Rock icon Suzi Quatro has proven that she can command an audience without wearing a miniskirt or shaking a tambourine. Hi, I'm Mary, and this is the Audible PIE. One savory slice of the music experience. Before Joan Jett and Lita Ford, before Tina Weymouth and Chrissie Hynde, there was Suzi Quatro, a prototype in the archaeology of rock. Suzi Quatro was the first female lead singer and electric bass player, and as such was the first to be taken seriously as a female rock and roll musician. Prior to Suzi, the rebellion of rock was primarily the domain of men. Born to a musical family in Detroit in 1950, Suzi took piano and drum lessons as a child. After seeing the Beatles play on The Ed Sullivan Show, Suzi and her 3 sisters started a band. Suzi was the slowest to pick an instrument, which is how she ended up playing the bass. Her first bass guitar was a gift from her father, a 1957 Fender Precision, which she still has to this day. If you're not familiar with bass guitars, it's like getting a Porsche for your first car. It was Elvis Presley who inspired Suzi's leather-clad look. She says she chose the jumpsuit because it would be much easier for her to jump around in. Fully covered, she sang and played as freely as the men. Quatro is a self-taught bass player, and her early influences include Jameson, who was a Motown artist, and the Los Angeles-based band Canned Heat. Quatro particularly loves Jameson's space between notes, which is a remnant of jazz. If you live in the US, you may not have heard of her. Early in her solo career, Suzi had a choice to make. She was simultaneously approached by Jack Holzman of Elektra Records in the US and Mickie Most of RAK Records in the UK. Jack Holzman painted a picture of making Suzi into the next Janis Joplin, while Mickie Most saw her unique, sizzling talent. She signed with Mickie and opted to be the first Suzi Quatro instead of the next someone else. Suzi's first single was popular only in Portugal, where it reached #1. It wasn't until she began working with the songwriting and production team, Nicky Chinn and Mike Chapman, that her career really took off. Suzi received 6 Bravo Autos for being an outstanding female singer between 1973 and 1980. The Bravo Auto is a German accolade of excellence, honoring performers in television, film, and music. In 2010, she was inducted into the Michigan Rock and Roll Legends Online Hall of Fame. In 2020, Suzi was awarded the Icon Award at the She Rocks Awards show. In the United States, Suzi Quatro is best known for her role as Leather Tuscadero on the hit show Happy Days. Suzi appeared as a guest artist in a total of 7 episodes. She was offered a spin-off by producer Gary Marshall, but she turned it down because she was more interested in music. Suzi Quatro's career, spanning more than 5 decades, has recently been encapsulated in a full-length documentary film, Suzi Q, which was released in the summer of 2020. While she's incredibly proud of having been a pioneer and an inspiration for generations of women, Suzi hasn't ever really thought of herself in terms of gender. First and foremost, she is a musician. In June of 2020, Suzi turned 70, and she's very proud of it because she loves what she does. Occasionally, people ask Suzi when she will retire, to which she cheekily replies, "When I turn my back to the audience and shake my ass, and there's silence." Suzi won't be slowing down anytime soon.